here for your gang initiation. Yes, awesome. I know, I don't look like a gangster, but they need someone to do this paperwork. There is a lot of paperwork in getting into gang, so yes, I will just need a few things from you, and then we can proceed, and I can just guide you into the boss, and he will do the interview with you if you have good credentials. Okay. Yes, I've been doing this for 15 years. Yes, don't worry. I know what I'm doing. So, let's start with the easy things. Your name. Well, okay, that's not a very gangster name, but you always can change it. It's not a big deal. Okay, yes. Age. The younger the better, but fine. So tell me something about you. What do you like to do in your free time? Why? Yes, you like to play flute. Okay. I don't think you will use that skill in our gang, but maybe for entertainment it's good to have some hobbies, because the work is really demanding on psyche and stuff. Yes. Look, we can just go into the nitty-gritty and just move to things that are really needed. Do you have any tattoos? Do you have something like scary? You have a Mickey Mouse. Okay. Can you show me? Okay. Yeah, it's pretty cute, but I will, if you are really serious, we will probably have to move you to our tattoo artist to make it a little bit, let's say, manly. Yes, if you are like a boss, you can have whatever you want, but if you are just a regular gang member, you really should have some cool tattoo to get some respect, let's say. Why do you want to do this job? Yeah, I see. I can see that. The money is good if you are loyal. If you are not loyal, let's say you don't have to care about money at that point. Yes. But you don't have problems with loyalty. What you did before, like what jobs? Yeah, I see. Just a regular. Okay. Well, having some skill set is definitely required, but this is not the skill set we are really looking for. If you want to be a gang member, you need to do even like harsher stuff. Let's say, how are you on the terms with the laws of this country? You ever been in prison, or you had a speeding ticket? Okay. How much? 5 over the limit, 5 kilometers per hour. Okay, well that's, and you never did anything like harsher. Yeah. it's not really your personality trait. Okay, so you would describe yourself as a good, kind person. Yeah, good, kind person. Would you be able to do something illegal? Oh, you would for money, certain amount of money, and would you be able to lie if somebody tries to interrogate you, to some information, to get out of you some information, even with brutal techniques? Yeah, you think you can just keep your mouth shut? Okay, that's really good trait. I will write it down into your paper. Don't worry, boss can look at it. But from the first look, I don't really think you are fitting. Try to give me something else. What can I just latch on to so we can complete a resume? You are really good at digging holes. Okay. How did you find that skill that you have? Okay, at gardening, you enjoy gardening. Yeah. How big hole can you? It depends on the material. Yeah, no, of course, it depends on the material and tools. Okay. We definitely can use person that would be really good at digging holes fast, without getting noticed. Can you do oh, well, that's pretty good skill to have. And why did you ever need it? Yeah, you were making. You have some kind of deep-rooted plant, and you had to get rid of it. Okay, that makes sense. So you did it multiple times in the span of this year. Okay, so your garden is basically holes only. Yes. Well, that's good skill to have in our. You can be chief digger or digger. Yeah. Chief digger. Okay. Well, I can see that, but I don't have, I'm just a clerk. Boss will say, but I can definitely give you a recommendation. Let's move to another personal traits. How often do you exercise? Every day. Okay, by mostly, yes, yeah, digging holes. Okay. Do you think you can show us? You already digged holes in front of our place. Okay, 5 holes. Okay, I will look at them. Hopefully it will not be very suspicious to the police and authorities. Are you familiar with the local police and authorities to, keep low? Because if you are digging holes all over the place, it doesn't look like you are really, in touch with, I don't want to say reality, I don't want to be offensive, but with the local customs, because normal people don't dig holes in public property. Yeah, it's not public property, it's our property. Okay, then I'm sorry. You did a research. Okay, that's good skill to have, to find whose properties which, in desert, if you need to dig a deep hole in the desert, do hide something and dig it out. Yeah. So you definitely get this job for that. weapons? Do you own any weapons? You don't, but you can shoot. You have, yeah. You used to shoot as a kid and teenager, but you don't own any weapons. Why exactly? Oh, because of money. Because of money. Yeah, weapons are really expensive. Yes, I can see that. I can see that. You know, you definitely need to go through some training. I suspect you have a driver's license. Yeah, good. Okay, you can operate mining equipment. Yeah, you are really like specialized on digging holes, aren't you? Yeah, I can see that. Well, it's really good skill to have in a gang. I have to be honest. We don't have anyone like this, and there are certain, situations that I will not go deep into, where this skill would be particularly useful. And someone with good, physical and I would say even mental condition. There are some things maybe, the tattoo, we can like keep it, to make you keep a low ground, to be a little bit stealthy, because police will like look at your tattoo and say he's just some loser or something. But you could be like a double agent. That's pretty good idea actually. I think boss is going to like that. Yes. How are you with like alcohol and stuff, drugs? You don't use your teetotaler. Okay, that's perfect, because we will need you to take care of some business in this department, which is our main income. Yeah. This like I will be honest. I know you don't have a wire, or we did a deep background check on you multiple times, and I'm really thinking you can get a job. So I'll be honest with you. We will need you to dispose some bodies. Yeah, it happens in the business. Sometimes you just, when someone is over your turf, you just need to solve it. So you don't particularly have to do that, but it would be nice, to dig a hole. You are familiar with that. I think you are content with that. Yes. That's good. Sometimes people came here and expect something like movie set or something. No. This is not like an office job. This is like dirty but fulfilling job that someone needs to do it. Let's say someone needs to do it, and boss is like generous to our people. If you are in other gang, he wouldn't be so nice, but to our people, yes. So that would be big part of your job, I think. Like, okay, not the big part. It doesn't happen. It happens like 5 times a year, 4 to 5 times a year. But mostly, to deliver the supplies, which would be probably the big bulk of your job there. So you don't mind running errands, let's say. Good. That's good to hear. So I think I have almost everything, but I would really like to know more about your family and personal stuff a little bit. If you have a girlfriend, if you don't have a girlfriend, that's good. money really helps. I have to say, my wife, she, well, it's time to talk about it, but you don't really want her to know. We will give you a separate identity. You'll be going to the work we usually do, salesman or manufacturer or something. What you want, like, really. We have plenty of like shadow companies, so you can work basically everywhere you want, but your wife or kids eventually really should know this. I think it's common sense, but I rather tell it to every new aspiring member of our gang, because it's other like stressful part to lie to your partner at all times, but it's for their good, mostly for the good. Our company, let's say it company, but for their good too. Yeah, you wouldn't like them to something happen to them, because of your jobs. It really wouldn't be worth it. Yes. Fine. So you have parents or some cousins or something. You have parents and you see parents often every week. That's good. Good son really should care of the parents. Family there is really important. We basically are one big family. If you have problem, you can always come to boss. He will just hear you. I will hear you. Yes. Well, what I'm doing, I'm mostly like trying to get new members, and I'm accountant. The finances here are, let's say, really difficult, and they need someone with good brain power to actually do it. So I've been doing this for 15 years, and I'm pretty good at it. So I wouldn't really like to get this all stolen because someone is running their mouth. Yeah. I know, you understand. We did a good background check, as I said, for a few months, actually. Yeah, if you are good enough, you can. That's a really good part of the gangster job. The spying and following and other stuff. Yeah, I did it too for a few years before I became the accountant, because boss really trusts me with the loyalty. So yeah, it's really fun job, to just stick to someone and write a report and stuff. I'm the paper guy, so I enjoy it, and I'm too old now to do this, but for the younger fella like you, it's good to be on the fresh air. Yeah. So yeah, I think that could be almost everything. One last question: when would you try to start immediately, if it was possible? Good. I will just now tell you. I think you have pretty good chance. There is lots of candidates. We don't pick everyone, but if you have good loyalty score, and I see you have pretty good skill set, I think you have a good chance. So right now, I would like you to go home. Forget you ever been there, and we will call you in the next 3 to 4 days. I have your number, and I will try to arrange a meeting with the boss, and it's his decision, not mine, but first stage, which is me. So I'll be happy to see you there. Okay. So door is right there. Fine. So I'll see you next week.